Hello, and yes, welcome back to another video, guys. Now, that's right, it's Sunday night. I think I'll get this video up on Sunday night anyway. It's Doctor Who Day, yes. Doctor Who Series 13, Episode 5, The Flux. I can't remember what the episode name was exactly off the top of my head, actually. Normally I come here with some notes. Today I didn't. I like filming these reviews as soon as they've happened so you guys can get a really fresh take from my perspective of the episode. But I'm not entirely sure how I feel about this episode. It was interesting. I like the fact that the Doctor has been separated from the companions. Because in this era of Doctor Who, the better stories always seem to be the ones where they're separated. I've noticed that in Series 11 and 12. But again, they were juggling so much in this episode. You know, we're picking up from the Weeping Angels. The Doctor's off with this, at the start of the episode, unknown character and an Ood. Great to see the Ood again, by the way. Love the Ood. And then we got our other characters back in time. Yaz, Dan, and Mr. Gibbs from Pirates of the Caribbean. And I really, really did not enjoy their plot. And then we're also concentrating a lot with the villain, who is infiltrating UNIT. So there's, again, I think this episode just had far too much going on in it again. Again, my favourite episode is still the Centaurian one, because you just have the main plot with the Centaurians, and then a small Flux development. And the last episode with the Weeping Angels, because you have what's going on with the Weeping Angels, and then this small side plot with the Flux being developed. Oh, we also had the guy from Game of Thrones and his partner and the dog story in this one. So as I say, there's so much going on. You are literally going, villain, Doctor, Yaz and Dan, dog character. Oh, back to this one, back to that, back to that, back to that, back to that. You are literally being thrown about. And it doesn't help that with Yaz, Dan and Mr. Gibbs from Pirates of the Caribbean, you are also jumping locations constantly. And I'm not even sure why. Like, I believe that, yes, there is a purpose to some of the things they're doing. Like, they found a pot with, like, the end of the universe's date on. Yeah, I'm sure there's a purpose to that plot. But I don't know what it is. We were jumping about so much. I genuinely couldn't take in loads of information. Also found it hilarious when someone tried to kill them at the start with a bomb. And he has put a load of towels on it. You know, it's a fuse. Just... the bomb won't go off at all. So yeah, I found that bit quite funny. So yeah, again, my biggest complaint with this episode, again, is just so much going on that this series either should have been longer and they should have taken their time a bit more, or simply just cut a few things down. Like, really, did we need to see the villain infiltrate UNIT? I mean, they could have literally just had him rock up at the end and say that he'd infiltrated UNIT and that was it. That would have been fine. We all would have believed it. But anyway, it was good to see the return of, I forget her name, but the woman who did run UNIT. I thought that was cool seeing her come back. Great seeing the Ood. I hate with a passion what this timeless child thing. I know some people like it. I'm just really not a fan. Okay, remember guys, this is just my opinion. I hate it, and you know, they're going to try and develop it here. Yeah. Because obviously you see the fog watch with all of her past memories in, which I thought was a really cool idea. Like, those memories that she's lost are stuck in a fog watch. I thought that's really, really cool to have them stuck in that fog watch. Really, really good idea. So that's cool, but I'm just not looking forward to seeing those memories, because I always like the Doctor just being time travel from Gallifrey. You know, we've seen all the incarnations. I'm not a big fan on all these mystery ones and stuff. I know some people don't mind it, and that's cool. I'm pleased you like it. But I personally don't. Sorry. So I'm not looking forward to seeing this get developed too much more. I was always sort of secretly hoping that the Master just lied to the Doctor or something just to annoy her at the end of Series 12. But obviously they're going to, you know, it's more or less, this episode more or less confirms that that's not a possibility, because the Doctor meets the woman who found her in another universe or something. I can't remember. And, you know, experimented on her and stuff. So yeah, it's, you know, it's all coming to fruition now. We're gonna probably learn next week, I reckon, a lot of these past lives of the Doctor. Which, you know, I suppose would be interesting, but I just wish this wasn't a plot point in this show. But anyway, it is what it is now. It's happening. We've been sitting on the Series 12 finale for quite some time now, so we should be over it by now. I'm over it, but it still just annoys me that it's coming back again. But anyway, other than that, it was interesting seeing that a lot of the Doctor's scenes. I kind of like the scenes with the villain, I guess. Although the thing that he kept using to kill people, the snaky thing, the CGI was not that great on it. But yeah. Do I have much else to say? I don't really know. I don't really have loads to say on this one. This wasn't as bad as episode 1 or 3. It wasn't as good as 2 or 4. It sort of feels in the middle. This was just an okay episode for me. You can tell this is complete build-up to the finale next week, this one. It's, you know, we've had the Weeping Angel one, which was really cool. And to get us from there to the finale is this one. And, yeah, there wasn't loads going on it. There was some cringy dialogue still. I thought Jodie's acting was actually really pretty good in this one. I'm not a fan of Yaz. I'm really not. I'm sorry if there's fans of Yaz watching. She is honestly a contender for the worst companion we've had in modern Doctor Who. I really am not a fan of her. I just find her a bit annoying, and she seems to get the worst dialogue. So yeah. And then of course we have the cliffhanger with the Centaurans coming back. When someone was trying to break in and the dog thing was like, who's trying to break in? I was kind of hoping, I was like, oh, are we going to see some Daleks? There were Cybermen? Are we going to get some really cool returning villain? That's the guys we saw like 3 or 4 episodes ago. Don't get me wrong, it's cool that the Centaurans are coming back, because it did feel like they got chucked away after episode 2, which was fine, because episode 2 was good. That was their episode. And I love the design of them and stuff, and I do like the Centaurans a lot, so it's cool they're coming back. But I think I sort of got in my head for a minute then, like, oh, are we going to see something even cooler? But anyway, of course, then we get a trailer for next week's, and we're going to see some Daleks and Cybermen anyway, so it's all good. You know, I live and breathe for Dalek and Cybermen, so, you know, they're the most popular Doctor Who villains for a reason. It's because they're bloody awesome. So I'm really excited to see them next week. And I'm going to say, I actually am really looking forward to seeing next week's. I'm very curious to see... yeah, curious is a good way to describe how I feel now towards this Timeless Child stuff. You know, as I've gotten over it. I've accepted that this is a thing in Doctor Who now, that William Hartnell was not the first. So I'm curious to see where we're going to go with that now. I'm excited to see all these villains, and see how they kind of wrap this series up, because, or if they even wrap it up, because, you know, I think it's 3 specials or something, and the first special's only going to be like 2-3 weeks away, because it's New Year's. So, yeah, I'm curious. I'm interested. So overall, this episode, didn't think it was that bad. Didn't think it was that good. It was a build-up. It was a build-up episode. And it was fine. It was alright. Yeah, about all I got for it. Yeah. Anyway, there we go. There's my review of Doctor Who, Series 13, Episode 5, The Flux, whatever the episode's called. It'll be in the title below. Yeah, it's okay. Hopefully we get our first good finale for Jodie's era Doctor Who, because I'm sorry, the Series 11 and 12 finales sucked. So hopefully she's going to get a good finale for once. But anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoyed as always, guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, leave a message, and as always, I'll see you next time for another video. Bye-bye.